Hi everyone, this is Rachel Maidan, and for my assigned topic, this is all about a literary theory in European literature by Truly Yours. So the content of my topic are the following: gender studies and queer theory, and also a poem on divine revelation. So, gender studies and queer theory in European literature. So, as what you can see on the images that I have put in my presentations, there is a signage of a gender and there is a flag of the LGBTQ community. So, what is gender theory or gender studies? So, gender theory came to the forefront of the theoretical scene first as feminist theory but has subsequently come to include the investigation of all gender and sexual categories and identities. So, when we say gender, it focuses or it is all about the LGBTQ or the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. So, why there is a study of a gender? Is it because before there is an equality of the gender? So, in this theory, it focuses on the feminist or for the feminine or the female or a woman, or it focuses on the women. So, feminist gender theory followed slightly behind the re-emergence of political feminism in the United States and Western Europe during the 1960s. Political feminism of so-called second wave has an emphasis practical concerns with the rights of women in contemporary societies, women's identity, and the representation of women in the media and culture. Before ages, specifically in Europe, like women before have no rights to become a leader. Women before have no rights to do what a man or what men can do. Like they just only like to left behind in the house. So their work only is to babysit their children, to wash the dishes, to clean the house, and etc. So, in other words, before they belittle the capability of a woman or the women before rather they have belittled the capability and without knowing what a woman can do, what woman has the strength, has the power to do. So this is why, and this is the relation between the gender in a literature, how vital the gender is in the society. So let's move forward to the queer theory, which is non I mean sorry queer theory, which is the synonymous in the gender study. Why? Because as what I have said earlier, gender is all about the LGBTQ. The, while the queer theory, it focuses only on the man, woman, and asexuality. So queer theory questions the fixed categories of sexual identity and the cognitive paradigms generated by the normative. So that is what is considered normal sexual ideology. So the literature of the relation between the queer theory in the literature is that the normal kind, or the what we call this one, the importance also of or the the importance of the normative, like normative sexual ideology. Then, so that is what the gender studies and queer theory in the European literature. So now, let's proceed to my literary text, which is a poem on divine revelation by Hugh Henry Breckinridge. So this is my own understanding or the summary of the poem. So the poem entitled Divine Revelation by Hugh Henry Breckinridge is religious. So the genre of this poem is dramatic. Then this literary conveyed and adhered to the biblical narrative events of Abraham in Judah and Jesus in his reign. This art shows the great kingship of Jesus and great suffering of the Lord from the prophecy to the fulfillment, in which the tenor turns into the peace and love of the Lord. Moreover, it conveyed the war between the devil and the angel of good. It signified the fighting of the Holy Spirit against the devil. This poem understands the variety of religions and beliefs of every society. Therefore, from the descendants of Abraham unto Jesus the Emmanuel, which is the King of Judah, every Jew and Christian is seeking peace and the united religion through the forefathers. So this is my um, own understanding about the poem of Hugh Henry Breckinridge. So this will be the end of my report. Thank you everyone. God bless.